In the mid '90s, I took a job with a cell phone distribution company. This was in the early days of cell phone stuff, and actually, didn't have a cell phone then. When I started working there, I didn't. It's like, and they hired me as like a controller, but they didn't need a controller. It's one of those, examples of like, I think they were trying to grow their company and stuff, but they didn't need they didn't really need like somebody full time, or even hardly part time. It's like I could have easily done it part time. I was bored most of the time, and I was trying to develop things, help them with it, whatever. And they were nice to me and everything, but it didn't last very long because it's like um, I think they ended up booting my ass out or something because I guess they realized they didn't need me or something at some point, or I don't think I quit there. It's like, but anyway, it's like it just wasn't working out. But it's like I do things like I go to the um, go to the bank with the deposits and do that and stuff, but there wasn't much there. It's like, but they sold cell phones, they'd get cell phones in, they'd import them or whatever, get them from the manufacturer or something, and then turn them over. So, and actually, the one thing that did happen though is when I was there, I did get my first cell phone, and they signed me, the woman that, that was working there, it's like she actually, uh, yeah, cell phone. It's like, well, I issue, I set you up with a 818 phone number because you live in the valley. So it's like, and I still have the same phone number. Certainly not the same phone, or even close to the same phone. But and I don't remember if it was a flip phone or what. I just don't remember it even what it looked like. I kind of wish I still had the phone. Um, but so it's like, but I still have the same phone number that I got there, and yeah, it's like in the they were kind of gruff and everything. And at the same time, I was actually offered another job. When I was offered that job, I was trying to make it took me a day or two to make up my mind which job I wanted to take, whether it was that one or another one. The other one that I was considering taking, it was in healthcare, which, yeah, it was in healthcare, or it was either healthcare or a nonprofit. I think it was maybe a nonprofit. Um, anyway, uh, they offered me the job, but I didn't take it because the wages it wasn't competitive, and also I'm used to having by that time I was used to having my own office because you almost really need it. Not that I'm a snob or anything, but when you're running the accounting department and stuff, there's a lot of confidential information and phone calls that you make. You really need an office, even if it's a little tiny office. You just need an office. And with that one, it was like there was no office. It was like I was kind of there with all the clerks and stuff. And I remember it's like, and the reason, it's like the wages weren't, and the wage was not competitive. It was like kind of crappy pay, and there's no office, and then there were a lot of people that were reporting to me, and it's like, the job should be paying more money. It's like, this sounds like Santa Monica Bay physicians and their crappy wages. So, so anyway, so I didn't take it. So I took that one, and it's like maybe I should have tried the other one. The lower paid healthcare nonprofit job, but I probably would have that probably wouldn't have lasted either. But the guy is one of the few times I think where they really wanted me. It's like, no, we really want you to work here. It's like, so it was kind of good for the ego. But anyway, I didn't take it because I knew it would end up being a disaster. So, and that's the cell phone distribution story in Koreatown. Yeah, it was in Koreatown area.